Hello guys, welcome back. So in this module we are going to discuss about torque and slip characteristic of an induction motor. So what is a slip? Before that we also need to know what is synchronous speed. Okay, so let's begin. Now we have studied about RMF, rotating magnetic field. So when the field is rotating, there must be some speed with which the field is rotating, and the speed with which it is rotating is called synchronous speed. So this is there in front of you. Ns is a synchronous speed. That means the speed at which RMF is rotating. Now why it is written RPM is because synchronous motor, which we have not studied till now, they will be running at the same RPM as synchronous speed, but not the induction motor. So this formula is valid for synchronous motor, but in case of induction motor there are slight changes. Although synchronous speed formula will remain the same, we'll see that later. Okay, where the slight change will lie. First of all, you can remember the formula, because the same formula is valid for
Hi ETO aspirants, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. I hope you like this video. Always aim for joining top-notch companies with top-notch sponsorship in shortest time possible, because time is money and time is never going to come back. I have got two solutions for you. One is ETO Aspirant Excellence Package on Merchant Navy Decoded platform. Online courses, watch at the comfort of your home. Second is 100% results, faster results. Come to SMVD Marine Academy offline coaching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Choice is yours. Link is in description box.
alternators also, three-phase power generator, which we are going to study in future. Synchronous speed is 120 F upon P. That means the synchronous speed will depend upon frequency. Frequency is the frequency of electric current. That is, on ship it is 60 hertz. 60. On ship you will find it 60 hertz. Number of poles we have seen. So that these are the number of poles of stator. So in stator, how many poles are there in the induction motor? So they will be written here. Now minimum number of poles that can be is 2. You cannot have less than 2 number of poles. So if I put that thing in formula, 120 into 60 on a ship divided by 2. So when this P is minimum, speed will be maximum. That means the maximum speed possible on a ship for rotating magnetic field is this. And how much this comes to? 3600 RPM. So 3600 RPM is the maximum speed with which a rotating magnetic field can rotate in an induction motor on a ship. And also in synchronous motors, this speed of synchronous motor is same as RMF. So that means any synchronous motor will also rotate maximum at this RPM. But with the induction motor story slightly different, because you remember there is a slip we talked about. That means it will try to chase RMF, but it will never reach the RMF. That means even with RMF rotating like this, induction motor will be trying to achieve this RPM but will fall short. Maybe it will be, let's say, 3400 or something like that, but never exactly 3600, because there will be some difference, and the difference percentage is called slip. So let's see what slip is, gentlemen. Okay, so slip will be expressed in percentages. It is nothing but synchronous speed minus actual speed, or the rotor present speed, divided by synchronous speed or RMF speed. RMF minus rotor speed divided by RMF speed into 100. Fine. Okay, so let's say RMF speed is 30. You can take 3600 only, maximum speed possible. And let's say your present speed is 3000 only. Okay, so divided by 3600. So let's find out how much is the slip. If your present speed is 3000 only, but it should have been 3600, but because of slip it is like this. What is the value? You can just do the math. 600 divided by 3600 into 100, so 1 by 6, so it's like 100 by into 100, so it's 100 by 6. Just calculate, find it out for me, so you can do it yourself. So that will be the percentage slip, and by the way, that is a too high a slip. Normally slip is normally in the range, let's say 4%, 5%, 6%, 7%, like that. Usually this is the gap that will remain. Okay, that again totally depends on the construction, the arrangement, how much is the load on the motor, how big are the load is connected, and all those conditions. All right, so I hope this formula is understood. Okay, one more thing we can discuss is that motor is driving a load. This load could be pump. So motor is trying to provide some torque to the load, and torque also provide some load onto the motor. So load is trying to stop the motor and motor is trying to run the load. So it will be fight going on here. So let's see slip and torque characteristic of an induction motor, and then you will understand better that what exactly is happening inside. So we'll start to cover this in a fresh video. So let's take a break here and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll discuss the speed and torque characteristic of a motor.